What's up, guys? Joker here. I just had to do a video this morning on Star Wars The Force Awakens, and yes, I am wearing a fedora. Don't question my fedora. Do not question my damn decisions, okay? Don't question... Alright, it's gone. There, you happy? It's gone. You want me to bring it back? It's gone. It's already on the floor. I can't bring it back now. Anyway, Force Awakens, go. So let's clear a couple things up. So straight right out the gate, you guys need to know this about me. Prequels, absolutely hate them. Original trilogy, absolutely love them. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars film, and Darth Vader is probably my favorite character. So let's just get all of that out of the way right now, so you guys know all of that about me going in, so you kind of know what type of Star Wars fan you're talking to. Absolutely despise the prequels, despise everything that George Lucas did to the original trilogies with the special editions and everything after that. The only editions I watch of the films now are the Harmy despecialized editions. When I want to watch the original trilogy, that's what I watch, so I could watch something in HD that doesn't have all of the extra bullshit put into it by Lucas in the special editions. So that's me in a nutshell up front as far as my Star Wars type of fandom is concerned. So I was really excited for this movie. I've been, amped up for a while. I thought they did a really good job with the trailers leading up to this film. I loved that they didn't really give away a whole lot, and kudos to Disney and JJ and whoever, everyone there who basically kept their mouth shut as far as spoilers were concerned. Only did we really start seeing spoilers trickling in the last 24 hours, because the UK got their midnight release a day before us. And just also so you know, there's going to be spoilers in this video. Like right now, just so you know, going forward ahead, when we get into the movie, spoilers, big spoilers. I'm going to be talking about everything that I saw in this movie. If you don't want to hear spoilers, just leave now. So, anyway, UK got it a day early, so there were some spoilers coming out. The only thing that I had seen posted at all, someone had put it in the comments on one of my videos the day of release, and this is the first spoiler, by the way. We're getting into the spoilers right now. This is your last chance. That day I had posted a video, and one of the comments was just, Han Solo died. And I was just like, "Aw, you fucking dick. You're such a dick." It's like, you are such an amazing dick. But then there was part of me also at the same time, it was like, oh, maybe he's just trolling. Maybe he has no idea what happens in the movie. But as you're watching the movie, it becomes kind of apparent that it is going in that direction. And I was okay with it. It didn't stop me from enjoying the movie. I loved the entire Force Awakens movie pretty much from start to finish. I'm going to nitpick a couple of things here in this video, as I don't know what you would even call it. I don't want to call myself a cinephile or some stupid fucking shit like that. But there's a couple of things I want to critique about the film. But overall, as far as the big package is concerned, this is the Star Wars sequel that we have been waiting for since Return of the Jedi. This is without a doubt, better than any of the prequel films. No questions asked. Absolutely amazing. It was kind of weird, though. There was, definitely this sense of that it's definitely the Star Wars universe, but it was being handled by someone differently, and that was being told a lot through cinematography and things like that, even though that they hit on so much of the feel and the sort of the I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, the sort of like the practical effects and the way everything was real and all sort of there on set where they were filming it. It definitely helped a lot make it more like the original trilogy than the prequel. So they nailed all that stuff just out of the park. But there was still this sense that it was being handled by someone else. I think a lot of that was the cinematography, maybe. There was a lot of really tight, up-close shots, which J.J. Abrams uses quite a bit. We've seen it in the Star Trek movies where he'll get really, really close in on Kirk's face, so you can see how tense he is in that moment. Like something like that? No? Okay. So anyway, the camera gets really close in a lot of people's faces in this movie. A lot of it is zoomed in, and it's not camera angles that we've seen before in Star Wars. So I think that's a large part of why it feels different, but familiar at the same time. And when you settle into it and all the characters are rolling in and, they start working in some of those old characters and things, it really just feels like home. It feels like we are back at home with the Star Wars film that we should have had for the last 20, 30 odd years, whatever it's been. And I mentioned there the fact that they brought in the older characters. Now, I did have a concern going into this that it was going to focus too much on just being, like one of these recent things like we've seen with I don't know, like the Expendables or bringing Arnold back for another Terminator movie, and it's just constant fan service and just bringing out these like geriatric actors, and it's just kind of sad and pathetic, and they just have them out there rolling out the same one-liners over and over again, and I was really, really worried they were going to do that with Star Wars The Force Awakens, especially with Han Solo. And I think that they handled it very tastefully. They did it very well. I think there was a couple of points where they basically kind of harkened back to some one-liners from the old films, but I think it was done in just the right way. It wasn't too heavy-handed, like I've seen in other films like I'm talking about here. I think they did a really good job with this, because I hate it when these films that are doing reboots or something, or a rehash or a remake of an older film, anything like that, where they're taking like these older storied franchises that have such a massive fan base, and then they're trying to pick up the pieces years and years later. There's this emphasis of kind of going back and just trying to redo the same things over and over again, and it usually comes off really obvious, and it's like a bunch of like numb-brained people just like, ha ha ha, yeah, it's pretty funny, but then the movie's forgettable at the end of the day. I didn't think that happened here really in Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think they had a small degree of fan service where they went back and sort of referenced some of those older things, but I really do feel that it was done quite tastefully. I mean, you guys let me know if you've already seen the film. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions about that, specifically about the fan service in the film, because that was one of the big things I was looking out for going into this, just as sort of like a critical mind kind of looking at it. Just it's because it's my job to review things. I'm always looking at things and kind of critiquing it and looking at it really critically like that. So that was something I really looked for, and I don't know if other people did as well, but I'd be curious to hear if you did. As far as characters in the film are concerned, I was really looking forward to seeing John Boyega in this film. I had really enjoyed him in Attack the Block. That was really the only work of his that I'm really super familiar with, that I've seen a couple of times. But I liked him in that, and I was looking forward to seeing him in this film. But I was actually really surprised by how much I found myself rooting for Rey, the female character in the movie, who is such an awesome character, and so much stronger than Finn in every sense of the word. And it was awesome to see that. And there was definitely this thing in the back of my mind, like, oh my god, was there like this feminist agenda with Rey and all this stuff? And that bothers me to a sense, that I have to worry about whether or not that was part of the discussion, where they were like, oh, we need to make this strong feminine character in 2015 so that it's a strong feminine character, and we can't sexualize her in this way or this way. Like, I hate the fact that there's that possibility of that discussion ever happened, because it's just so cringeworthy. It's such a cringeworthy discussion to think about people having in the background, and that worries me. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because they executed it so well, and I was rooting for Rey, just after a few minutes of being introduced to the character, and towards the end of the film, absolutely, like in the final lightsaber duel, like we see, Finn, who's kind of, this stormtrooper who's broken away from the First Order, and he's kind of coming into his own, and he's starting off as this weak character, getting braver and braver sort of as the story goes on. Whereas Rey is already this weathered character who has really already faced a lot of tough things in her life leading up to the moments of the beginnings of the film, and that just helps her be more prepared for what she's about to be thrust into, this amazing story and this amazing events, and the big final battle at the end where they have Luke's lightsaber and Finn tries to use it, and he kind of gets wrecked. He gets wrecked by Kylo Ren, by Adam Driver. But then Rey picks it up, and you're just like, when she picks up that lightsaber, you're just like, oh, yes, just fucking get in there, son! Get in there! Yes! Fucking loved it. Oh my god, I have goosebumps all over just thinking about it. It was such a good movie. I'm going back on Sunday to see it again because it was awesome. I need to see more Chewie and BB-8 and the lighter thumbs up with BB-8 at the end with R2-D2. Like, that was just like, oh, it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Even though Kylo Ren was kind of a whiny little bitch, if I gotta be honest. Kylo Ren was a whiny little bitch. But it kind of makes sense for that to be the 2015 sort of villain. It's like this like broody guy who's like, he's like, oh my god, I'm Ben Solo, I'm Han Solo's son, no one likes me, I want to be famous, give the world to me, I'm gonna be like Darth Vader. He's such, oh my god, Kylo Ren is such an emo little bitch that you hate him. Like it's not like Darth Vader. Like, I like Darth Vader because Darth Vader was badass. Kylo Ren I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't want to like him. I think his attire and his lightsaber and all of that look really cool, but I don't have any reason to root for him as a character. I want to root for Rey. I want to root for Finn, and I want to see those guys succeed, and I want to see Rey get trained by Luke Skywalker, who we only saw at the very tail end of the film. Didn't even say a word. Didn't mutter so much as a syllable from Luke Skywalker. But I'm looking forward to the rest of this trilogy. I can't wait to see the next film and see Rey getting trained by Luke. And we've already seen where it's all been set up and where the rest of the story is going to go from here. We kind of see the direction that it's going to go. And I'm just interested for the rest of the ride and seeing where the rest of this, where everything goes, and seeing what's going to happen with Chewie and Rey now being kind of teamed up after Han Solo's death, and what he's going to be doing at the same time while Rey is, I guess, doing training with Luke. So, going to be awesome. Definitely looking forward to more of these films. J.J. Abrams did a fantastic job. Disney did an amazing job. Many tears were shed. I mean, I cried during the opening credits, which even the title scroll, they wrapped up all the information that we needed to know in that scroll. Bringing us right into the movie, and it just thrust us right into the action straight away. Didn't waste any time with that, so just awesome movie from start to finish. Can't give Force Awakens high enough praise. I don't think that this is any, mistaken praise. It's not like Phantom Menace, like when the first time you saw it, maybe you kind of tricked yourself into wanting to like it because it was Star Wars and you wanted to like it so much. That's not the case here. And I'm going to see it 2 or 3 more times just to verify it. If anything changes, I will let you know. But so far, absolutely loved Force Awakens. Please go see it and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love Star Wars so much. It's really such a big part of my life that this movie was so important to me, and I'm so glad that they did it right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Much more reflection is needed on Star Wars The Force Awakens. Truly an amazing experience. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, it feels like, to go see an amazing movie like this for the first time, and just happy to be alive to do it.